My real name is Ruihong, but for everybody's convenience, you can call me Roy. So today, actually, what I'm sharing about is the online media going things in China, and we did a EEG and eye tracking study. And yes, I'm coming here to share part of it. Okay, let me first of all introduce you with what's going on in China in terms of internet. We have 457 million users, and 240 of them, million of them are online video users. So nowadays, young people spend way more time on the internet during their spare time. So even 23% of them claim that they don't watch TV anymore. So that makes the big advertisers in China want to change their strategy. So they want to invest more on the online market. And then you can see on the right-hand side how quickly the online marketing is growing in China. So, however, there is a problem. With TV advertising, the traditional marketers, they're very experienced, and they can predict how much sales they can achieve by investing how much money. So they don't really care about the creative or that much in China. That's the case. However, with the online industry, it's more complicated alignment. So basically, you show the ad, you don't know whether your ad is being looked at all, or if people do look at it, well, people hate it. You don't know. So even very experienced marketers are very, very confused. So they want to try, however, they are not sure how much and which media to invest in. So this is our motive of our study. It's to helping our client, Mastercon, which is the biggest food and beverage company in China. Okay, and basically in this study, we focused on the online video portals. And there are two massive online video portals in China. One is called Youku, one is called Tudou. Although Youku sounds very much like YouTube, but however, those massive portals are very different from the Youku. It's not just a Chinese version of YouTube. Basically, what happens on there, you can find every latest drama on both of them, and even some just off cinema movies as well. And more importantly, they are all legal. They are not just rip-off. So basically, it's like a TV on demand online now. So that's why there's more people actually spending their time online and offline. And here, the mark spaces are actually where their ad spaces are. And then you can see there is plenty in their front page. And then you can see their prices on the right-hand side. It's very small, but it shows it's very expensive on the top, and then it goes down further down the page. However, the thing is that you don't know really this value, really, when you get expression, is it really people look at them? Do you really get what's the value on this? And this is the price for per day displacement. So it's not performance-based. And let's see some more of their ad spaces. This is what happened in the video playing page. So the left is what happened in the, pre-video advertising. It's a bit like ads on TV. And on the side there are some displays ad. This is for Youku. And this is for Tudou. And they have very different formats for the displacement ad. Instead of little box on the right-hand corner, they have for two sides. They are background ads. However, then it's a simple choice. Choose which one is the best. However, they are not easy choices because for Tudou and Youku, they leave our advertisers with minimum 25 of choice of combinations where to paste the ad, and Youku is even more. So now they are more confused. And so how can you solve this puzzle? Because before, like generally on the internet industry, there are some other ways of charging. It's like cost per acquisition. So basically, you only pay if really some payment is being done, or cost per click. So this type of two are performance-based ads. However, with the online video portal, you only left with the cost per 1,000 impression. What does it mean? Basically it means once the web page loaded with your ad, that's counts an impression. However, it doesn't really mean your ad is actually exposed to a client. So this makes the size, the location, the format, and the timing of this kind of ads more important. So what do? We suggest independent valuation. Let me use an analogy, and then it's borrowed from the best stock market investor, Warren Buffett. Basically, the stock prices fluctuate according to speculations. However, they are not actual prices of their company. So basically what Warren Buffett does is he tries to estimate the true value of the company. So he looks into when the official price is lower than the true value, and that's when he buy. And he sell when the fluctuating price goes above the true value. So we suggest the same. But how are we going to do it with neuromarketing? Okay, we try to use EEG and eye tracker, and we use this Tobii eye tracker, and we use the full head 64 electrode EEG. And basically in this experiment what we do is that we display with our participants of 14 live video sites. So basically we are not controlling for what's the ads are there because it constantly changes. But why we're showing them so many of them is because we are hoping to get some overlap so we can do some analysis. We're not trying to just control, okay, you watch this ads 300 times. So this way we don't really pre-assume what is really going on there. We try to find out what's the trend and what really matters in this kind of online environment. So let's have a glance of our, it's not very clear picture unfortunately. This is the front page results from Youku, and we only have cut it the first part. Why? Because lower nobody really see anything. And you can see there are some boxes there. That's where the ad is. But why we show the box is because actually none of its ad displayed before the consumer can look at it. So basically it loads like 2 seconds later. By the time people already scroll down or goes away. So actually there's no point in comparing which space is more valid on this site because it loads too slowly. And this is for Tudou. Basically, what the color means is that the green color means the ad space being viewed by most participants, 74 to 87. And once it comes to lower down the page, you only have less than 26% people see it. And the red spaces, literally nobody sees it. So what does that mean? Let's do the independent valuation thing. Okay. When we compare the first category, which one is more valid? And number one ad, it costs 45k RMB per day. And number two ad is 75k per day. And you got this price ratio of 0.6. And actually you see 74% of people compare with 87 people, the fixation ratio is higher. So this is higher means that the first ad